Summer is one of our busiest times of year at Central. We're wrapping up Vacation Bible School as I speak right now. We've got kids and volunteers all over the building, inside and out. They're singing, they're serving, they're learning, they're painting, they're doing science experiments, they're playing games, they're packing food for distribution literally all over the world. They're growing in Christ and they're making new friends. This afternoon, we'll wrap up Vacation Bible School just in time for our children's minister, Katie Faison, to take our children's ministry to Passport Camp at Rock Eagle, and for Steve Cothran to lead a mission trip to the U.S.-Mexico border. They both leave on Sunday. Please remember everything that's happening both here on campus and across the country at Central in your prayers. This Sunday in worship, we'll continue to look at the book of Colossians, the first chapter. Last week, we learned that when Paul found Christians in crises of faith, people plagued by doubt, wondering what to believe, the very first thing Paul let them know was that they were not alone. And you're not alone either. We are here to pray for and encourage and support one another in crisis, and to remind one another, especially when times are hard, that the work that God is doing in you, the work that God is doing in us, God is also doing all over the world. We're not alone. This week we'll point more specifically at the content of our faith together. It's easy to want to put our own twist on faith, our own stamp on what to believe. Sometimes we think that by adding to or taking away from something, we can make it just a little bit better. We'll look at some examples of that phenomenon from real life, things like tweaking a recipe or just slightly changing a narrative or altering a storyline. Here's the thing though, we don't need to tweak Christ, the work of God in Jesus Christ. We don't need to add to or take away from or put our own spin on the work of God in Jesus Christ. It's pretty good just like it is. That's why Paul tells us, don't shift from the first hope of your faith. Just stick with the basics as you've received them. They're perfect just like they are. We'll talk more about that idea in worship this Sunday, and I hope you'll join us. We worship this Sunday at 8:45 and 10:55 or anytime online. I can't wait to see you then.